A lot is going on in this video. When the dip in cryptocurrency occurred, everyone believed that the market was collapsing and that prices would drop. What did I do? I purchased a significant amount of cryptocurrency, resulting in immediate profit. I brought all of my electronics with me to Austin. I returned to the room, sat down, and made additional OTC purchases. I also freaking bought the dip. Yes, that is the situation. Look, September is a red month, as we discussed earlier. We'll examine the present state of the market and discuss why October is a green month. We will scrutinize Binance's current state and juxtapose it with the psychological chart of Bitcoin. Currently, with the bull market in place, XRP is on the rise. Is there going to be a big rally soon? I've got you covered, so go ahead and take a seat, unwind, and let's get this done. 55,541 Bitcoin over the last 24 hours. Ethereum has increased by 1.34% to close at 2321. Both USDT and USDC have experienced an increase, closing at their respective dollar pegs, while X has remained relatively stable at a mean of 53 cents. Yes, friend, and I believe I have around 51 cents coming in the green, up 35% of the total market capitalization of cryptocurrencies, which is just under $2 trillion, coming in at $1.1981 trillion. So where are we going? We are in Chalk City from here. As I have been telling you, this is the part of the market when we chop, and we chop high. I'm here to tell you that's not the case. Chop low, chop in medium. When the narrative about cryptocurrencies emerges, people panic. Bitcoin has already reached its peak, and altcoins have already had their run. Pack it up for the next 4 years. That is so very far from the truth. You ask why, and the answer is straightforward. Bitcoin hasn't reached its peak yet. Bitcoin hasn't yet experienced a parabolic rise. The coins have not yet undergone a rotation, but they are currently in motion. This is expected to occur within the next month. It could begin in September, October, November, or December, but it will occur when it does. The markets will surge like never before. They will go parabolic, and you have no idea what's going to happen. Despite your efforts, the rapid fluctuations in prices will prevent you from filling your orders. This is one of the biggest days for my project. If you don't know now, you're going to know if you were looking to buy a token or if you were looking for the fairest of all fair launches. Here you go. TLN on Bitmart paired to us. No pre-held coins held anywhere. What does that mean? It means that Bitcoin will reach 100K, Ethereum will reach 10K, and Solana will reach roughly 1500 XRP. In other words, these tokens will only be available to those who purchase them. What occurs when a token is solely under pressure on an exchange? I'm thinking, I see all the fear in the market. Observe the ball running. Isn't we presented the charts to you in September? Typically, the foliage is green from October through December. In 2025, there will be a significant increase in the population, including a large number of billionaires, but in the meantime, everyone is experiencing anxiety and fear. Guess what? These three individuals have accumulated approximately 2,814 bitcoins, carrying a valuation exceeding $154 million. Here are the transactions. All of this is visible on Binance. Consequently, everyone is experiencing a sense of panic. At first, everyone assumes that the bull market and its upward trajectory have reached their peak. They believe that institutions are dumping, selling, and following the trend, but a closer look at the figures reveals who the real players are. If the individuals making the purchases thought the market was complete, it would be logical for them to invest $154 million in Bitcoin. Just $725 billion. Bernstein predicts that Bitcoin could reach $90,000 this year if Trump wins re-election. A lot of this will depend on the outcome of the election. The outcomes are readily apparent. Trump supports cryptocurrency. If Trump wins, it's clear to me that these markets will respond favorably. However, if Harris wins, it's clear to me that she wants to do nothing. She's going to genuinely push cryptocurrency. Gary Gensler predicted that these markets would abruptly turn red, which is not what we want to see. Afterward, we received, In addition, her campaign website has a new policy page and makes no reference to cryptocurrency. There is a short window of 57 days before the election to make any significant policy announcements. That is indeed the case. It's important to remember her arrival. She says she's all for cryptocurrency. She is firmly in favor of cryptocurrency, but after suing OpenSea, she posts the policies on her website. They don't even include cryptocurrency. She is so passionate about it that she avoids even discussing cryptocurrency. Sensibility, no, that is not logical. Doesn't even somewhat make sense. In his SP sense, crypto reports feeling tingly. I enjoy it when other people's spider senses tingle. Frequently, this happens when my own spider senses begin to tingle. Good is about to depart, and I am aware that something is brewing. Dr. Prophet released his brief report. This paper is enjoyable to read. I like it. I won't get into everything you do. Hold your breath and don't worry. Let's get started. Will there be a breakout or another lower low? That is the crucial question. Now is the moment to make your wagers. However, allow me to illustrate a point with an example to help you better understand. When Bitcoin peaked at 16,000 in 2022, many investors were anticipating a drop to 10,000. However, they were caught off guard and ended up with nothing. The same thing is happening now, with figures such as Altar Hayes predicting that Bitcoin will soon drop below 50,000. This is due to people becoming overly greedy and waiting for lower prices. This example is relevant when we believe that Bitcoin is only 10% away from the bottom. The key lesson from this case lies at EMA 50. At the moment, it is 2% less than the going rate. He pointed out that the second support level is 10% below the current price. If you can tolerate a 10% price swing, that's what you should be buying. He observes that many individuals are advocating for $40,000 targets and the termination of the bull market. Sometimes, people overlook the fact that Bitcoin typically experiences a true parabolic move 10 to 12 months after its inception, a time frame we are likely approaching now that we first introduced it in April. We're simply going sideways right now. He's just here. You go. We might range a little bit lower, sure, but who cares? Are you concerned about that? We are making significant progress on time, and we are regaining the entire historical high. We might see another 10% DEP. If you want to beat the market, you should be long-term capital agnostic. Then, outperform the market to achieve the average dollar cost. I'll show you what I've been working with Quant on in the upcoming movie, and look, I'm almost done purchasing Quad. It's truly a beautiful thing at this moment. As you rotate to the right, you can clearly see the descending flaming wedge, and that's precisely where we are. The upward breakthrough is approaching where we are, and after that, the Cointelegraph reports that the price of XRP is discreetly preparing for a surge back toward the dollar and that it has lagged the whole cryptocurrency market in 2024, falling by more than 15%. We have selected this weekly chart. Your key levels are intriguing, aren't they? We created the inverted head and shoulder patterns for the left shoulder in December 2022, the head in June 2023, and the right shoulder in August 2024. The exact amount I've mentioned is 65 to 66 cents. A break above this could potentially get us to 90 cents to $1 in 2024. People, all we need is 75 cents by the end of the year to take advantage of the classic symmetrical triangle pattern, which has a potential upside of $420 or more. Alright, here's what we are examining. What specific numbers will we observe, ranging from $3 to $10? Well, it all depends on one thing, which I believe you already know because I've been talking. If the XRP breaks 75 cents by the end of the year, the XRP will rise from 1.618 to the parabolic blow-off peak of 4.236, indicating a double-digit increase in value. A double-digit XRP. Are you ready for that? I think you'll agree that I'm prepared. My name is B. I seem to have been prepared from birth. All of my T's are crossed. My I's are all dotted. I'm prepared to become a millionaire by 2025.